Hey, welcome back. My name is Andrea if you're new here, and I'm on a journey towards losing weight after losing 100 pounds and gaining it all back again. This time, I really want to get it off for good. I want to talk to you today about goal setting, habit tracking, and motivation as I work on these things myself. There are many different types of goals you can set as you are trying to lose weight. They don't have to be tied to a number and a scale, and it's actually better if you have some goals that aren't. I find that I can go weeks without losing weight on the scale, but my body is still changing, and the results will come as long as I remain consistent. It's easy to get discouraged if you don't see the pounds melting away on the scale right away, but I urge you to just keep going. Alternatively, you can set a daily step goal, or maybe the calories you burn in a day on your smartwatch, or train for a 5-kilometer run or walk. You could set a goal that you're going to work out 4 days this week, or maybe that you're going to cut 500 calories a day from your diet. There are so many goals that you can set that will impact your health and will also lead to a change on the scale. I have a current step goal of 6,000 steps a day. I spend a large part of my day in front of the computer, and the weather isn't very nice here, so I find that this is a realistic goal for me. If I can reach this goal every day of the week, then I'll increase the next week's goal by 500 steps. I'll keep doing this until I reach that 10,000 mark. I've also committed to riding my spin bike for 30 minutes a day for 5 days a week for the rest of this month. So that's 20 days I have to get in the saddle. On the flip side, the advantage to using a scale is that you have a specific and measurable data point that you can use to track your progress. You could get similar data by tracking your measurements. I like to use pictures to track my progress along with stepping on the scale. I find that way I can see changes in my body that maybe aren't necessarily reflected on the scale, so I like that combination. When setting a weight loss goal, it's important to be realistic. It's usually recommended that you aim to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week, which equates to 4 to 8 pounds over the month. I tend not to set a time frame for my weight loss as it's not a linear process. Some weeks I may lose more weight, some weeks I may lose less, and some weeks I may even gain weight. My weight really tends to fluctuate as I'm dieting, so I don't want to be stressed by losing a certain amount of weight by a certain day. My first weight-related goal is to lose 10% of my body weight, so that's 20 pounds. I'm not sure when I'll hit that mark, but when I do, I'm going to set up a reward. Speaking of rewards, so many people use food as rewards. This could be counterproductive, or it may just be the encouragement you need to keep going. It's a personal choice. I try not to use food as rewards because I have a binge eating habit that I'm trying to work on. This could encourage me to have an all-out binge, especially if I've been restricting calories. Some ideas for non-food related rewards are getting a manicure or pedicure, or having a spa day at home, maybe going out to the movies with friends, treating yourself to a new outfit or workout gear, or taking a CrossFit class, or maybe even just getting that fancy coffee from Starbucks. If you're having trouble with motivation, maybe putting yourself in a competitive environment could be the boost you've been looking for and provide you with the accountability that you need. While competition means that there is a winner or a loser, as long as you keep the competition friendly and everyone's pushing each other towards their goals, then it can still be a good thing. Healthy competition between friends, family, or coworkers could push everyone to do their best. You could have a step goal competition at work, or maybe a percentage of pounds lost competition among friends. It helps to make sure that there is an incentive toward completing the challenge and to track your progress along the way. Setting up a competition or a challenge like this could be just what you need and could help motivate others to live their best life as well. If competition isn't your thing, then you can get the motivation and accountability from hiring a coach that you trust. I can't tell you how many times my coach has been there for me through my successes and my failures. It helps to have that constant support system cheering you on. It also helps to have someone watching out for you to make sure that you're losing weight in a healthy way. Motivation is a tricky subject, and it's not always going to be there to push you towards your goals. Trust me, there are days that I don't want to work out and I don't want to follow my diet and wish that motivation was there to magically push me through. You need to set up healthy habits on those days to kick in when motivation is lacking. Most of the time, all you need to do is force yourself to start, and then your dedication will carry you through. I find it helps to actually write down your goals and keep track of your progress in a journal. I got this cute little Go Girl goal setting planner, and there's spots to set your goals, a mind map, and then you've got your monthly layouts, and you can set up the month and then set up this month's goals and then some life balance goals. And then there's also weekly setups. So you write in the days, and then there's little spots that say this week's priorities, and then I also set them up as habit trackers for myself. And then there's a little bullet journal section at the end. And I just thought this was a great way to keep track of my habits and my goals. So I'll link this down in the description below, so in case you're interested in getting your own. I set up this habit tracker with small changes that I'd like to make daily. Don't just all of a sudden say that you're gonna make drastic changes to your lifestyle. That's not realistic and you're setting yourself up for failure. It's recommended that you make small changes that lead up to big changes over time. These small lifestyle tweaks can have a big impact over the long run. While it may not matter in a day if you eat one cookie, but if you don't eat that one cookie you have with your coffee every morning over a month, that's 30 less cookies that you eat every month, which can really add up. If you haven't read Atomic Habits by James Clear, I highly recommend it. I can talk about the habit changes I made while reading the book in a future video if that's something that you're interested in. It's really a great read, even if you're not the typical self-help book type person. I hope you learn a little something about setting goals, building motivation, and making daily habit changes towards a healthier lifestyle and losing weight, even if it's that you're not alone. Let me know what your goals are in the comments, as I'd love to hear what you're working towards. As always, make sure you subscribe and tap that notification bell so that you never miss a future video. Remember, we're all in this together and I'm rooting for you.